What time is it? It's not morphin time, it's not adventure time, and hell no, it's not math time. It's album review time. But Thank you for that intro, Dylan. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever album review. Now, this is my first album review, like I just said like 2 seconds ago. So I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I'm gonna enjoy giving this to you. So this is the way this is gonna work. The album review works like this. I will tell you what I liked, what I didn't like about the album, what I thought was different, or stuff like that. I'm gonna just give my opinion about this album. If you have a different opinion, that's cool. Just leave it down in the comments. In the comments. I'm not gonna disagree with you. Well, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, that's totally fucking wrong. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Okay, I can see where you're coming from, but again, this is my opinion, and it's an opinion, bruh. It's an opinion. Also, I will not be doing a out of 5 stars or out of 10. I'm gonna do, should you buy it, should you not, should you wait till the price drops. That's the way this shit is gonna run. And honestly, yeah. Alright, so my first album shall be it's gonna be Big Sean's Dark Sky Paradise. Now let's get started with this. So unlike other albums, album reviews, I'm gonna have let's play, so you guys can watch this while you listen to my fucking voice, cause that's gonna be cool too. So yeah, so as you can see, it doesn't matter what we're playing, cause I'm about to talk about the one and only Big Sean. Wait, the album Dark Sky Paradise. This is Big Sean's third album. It's his first with Def Jam. Well, not his first, but his first after leaving Good Music. Yeah. This album, honestly, I thought his first album, Finally Famous, was decent. I thought what was it? His second album, Hall of Fame, was it was okay. But I feel like this one just took a step in the right direction, in the sense that he honestly planned this one out a little longer, and he tried, like he legit tried on this one, and he didn't do it like Sean honestly came in with bars in this album, and that's what mattered. Like, Sean didn't play around with this album. He came in and did what he had to do, which was play hard. Or, go on the mic and just spit bars, because in the last album, I felt like Sean wasn't, I feel like he didn't have, creative input, or not just that, but, I feel like he just needed to put an album out there to put out, and, you can tell just because the way the whole album was set up. But this album is very different. This album is it seems like it was planned well, and unlike his other album, it seems like Sean was ready for what this album was gonna bring. I felt like he knew this was gonna be that one that takes him to the top. What I liked about this album was that, like I said, besides it being planned out, this album, all of its songs were songs I enjoyed listening to. There wasn't a song besides the outro that I was like, I could skip it, every other song. At first I didn't like the song with Lil Wayne, but it grew on me, and it grew on me to the point where I was like, oh, okay, I could fuck with this, I can fuck with this, legit, I can fuck with this. One of my favorite songs on this album is Paradise. Paradise was such a gangster ass song. It was such a hype song. This is a song you play with the brodies, and you guys are out fucking shit up, about to fuck shit up. You guys are about to go into the city not knowing what you're gonna do, and it's okay, because that's cool. This song just hypes you up so much. And another song that I really liked off of this album was Win Some Lose Some. I felt like that was a really good thought-provoking song. It was more of a song where Sean just talks about, um, doesn't necessarily, he talks about more of him, but like what he talks about is just like, it seems like, like he's not getting what he deserves or what he deserves, and at this point, like, he doesn't even like, it's difficult to explain because he's mentioning wins and losses within the song, and he, at the same time, he's not proud of either, he just, it's difficult to explain. Like, it's one of those songs that hits your heart, but you don't know why, but you want to know why. um um Another song, like, those are two songs that for me I felt stood out. What I didn't really like about this album was the setup for the track list. I felt like the track list was okay. It wasn't like a track list that I could be like, oh, this is an amazing track list, well, not per se that. I felt the setup for the track list is what I meant to say, not the track list. The track list was good. It's just I felt like the setup for this track list was not set up appropriate. I felt like some songs should have been, in different places. I felt like some songs didn't need to be here or there, necessarily. Sean did good with this album, honestly, that's my only problem with this album. Oh, and that I think it's it's the song Stay Down, where, like, the chorus is fun, the chorus is catchy, but the stay down, 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 stay down, down, that I found that a bit annoying. That's just me, maybe some people were like, oh, okay, like, I catch myself singing along to it, but it's not something where I was like, oh, this adds on to the song. I was like, it kind of takes away from it, but whatever, it happens. This is a song, it happens, whatever. But honestly, this album was like fire. This album was gold. It deserves the praise that it's getting at this moment. I don't think anyone really expected Sean to have a fire album like this. Maybe only the people that were really just working on the album with him. But besides, even, like, I feel like only Sean knew that this album was going to be as big as it was, and now that we're listening to it, he deserves that whole #1 billboards, his first one, and congrats to him. Honestly, well deserved. It wasn't like an album where I'm like, oh no, like, he didn't even deserve that though. Like, this album, a lot of people have been hyping it up for me, and I was like, I'll check it out, but when I finally got to it, I was like, wow, and I feel like people are gonna be like, why do you underestimate Sean? It's just Sean's albums have always been like, they've either been like okay, or they've been like like not even okay, like, it's like he's got like 2-3 songs I'll listen to, but besides that, that's it. This album, on the other hand, is just fired to a point where even I'm like, whoa, that was really hard. Like, there's a line that just, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, he really said that though, where he's like, I'm about to go to the roof, fuck, he's like, I'm about to yell it to the roof like a Super Saiyan, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, my fandom just fanned out. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I mean, album was great. Like, honestly, I recommend this album. You guys should go buy it right now. Get the deluxe edition if you want. I didn't listen to the deluxe edition, to be honest, but it's only 3 songs, and I don't think 3 songs can make or break an album. I feel like it has to be more than 3 that can make or break an album. But they put in work. They legit put in work, and like I said, you should go buy this. This is a must buy, like, right now. A must buy right now. And that's what you should go do right now. Just stop whatever you're doing, drive your ass to a Target, a fucking Best Buy, goddamn Borders, and buy a motherfucking album. And buy Dark Sky Paradise, because this shit was fire. Shit was fire, bro. Shit was fire, bro. But thank you guys for listening to my first album review. Let me know what album you want me to review next. If you don't have an album, I'll just pick out an album that's probably coming out. As of right now, I'll probably have maybe no. We'll stick to this one. If you guys have an album in mind, just let me know. If not, I'll pick something out. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys Don't forget to push the shit out of that like button until you can't like it anymore. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter at hood_ninja__dill.